Today we are playing this budget blue-red artifact deck, which, besides some dual lands, has 0 rares. The deck was inspired by a powerful new uncommon from the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, Captain Storm, Cosmium Raider. It's a 2/2 that puts a +1/+1 counter on target pirate whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under our control. We're also playing 4 copies of Goblin Tomb Raider, a 1-mana 2/2 haste when we control an artifact. So of course we want to play tons of cheap artifacts like Experimental Synthesizer, Mirran Banesplitter, Barbed Batterfist, and Scrapwork Mutt. We're also playing 3 copies of Invasion of Kaladesh that puts an artifact into play and then flips into a giant flying vehicle. We're also playing Twinshot Sniper to trigger our artifact stuff, plus give us some ways to deal with pesky blockers or pick off the last few points of damage. We're playing Third Path Iconoclast that triggers off of a ton of our spells, including the last card we're playing, Zoetic Glyph, a 3-mana 5/4 haste with Discover 3, a very powerful uncommon in this deck. Although you can play this deck without them, I am playing a few rare dual lands to make sure we curve out as often as we can. So that's the deck, let's jump into the games. Yeah, this looks pretty good. We get to go turn 1, Tomb Raider. We might have a chance to hit a land off of the Synthesizer. If not, we'll just play our second mountain and then play another Tomb Raider. Alright, so let's go Synthesizer first. If we hit a mountain, we'll be really happy. Let's just play our land. It's totally fine. Next turn, we could animate the Synthesizer, which is kind of interesting. Could double spell. I think is better. We'll do this. Bash them for 4. Or a trade is fine too. Next turn looks like Twinshot Sniper, the tough cookie. We also get a trigger if we play the Zoetic Glyph, but I think we want to just be mana efficient here. Play the Twinshot Sniper. No blocks here. Okay, so I think it's Synthesizer plus Glyph. So again, let's see if we hit a land. We have chump blockers. Okay, that works out. So Glyph. Let's animate. I want to be able to attack now, I think. So we're going to do this. Let's just hit for 5. We can double block the tough cookie, or we could just chump block the Samut. So if it's a haste creature, we'll probably just block Ruby. Okay, nothing here. Okay, so let's go. Let's hit for 5. See what happens. Okay, opponent going to 4. I think we're going to do this, because we can, if we get 2 more damage, we want to keep it hidden that we have the Twinshot Sniper, in case we can just finish them off for the last 2 damage. So we'll probably just attack all here, and then should be able to Twinshot Sniper for the win. That's interesting. Probably just take it if they attack with that. Alright, so they tapped out. Let's see, that's 2, 4, 8. This doesn't have trample, so we'll block the ones with trample. Oh, without trample, I mean. We'll trade here. I'll take 8. They can draw a card. Let's see why not. And then we just attack them back. They can draw. We don't care about this. Okay, so we have 4 mana remaining for the Sniper. Just jam. And I think this is lethal anyway. Alright, good game. Yeah, this looks good enough. We'll just get our tap land down. Turn 2, Captain Storm. And then we'll probably play Synthesizer If we don't hit a land, well, either way, we're going to play Synthesizer, hope to hit a land. So we'll go Synthesizer. Okay. So we can double spell either way. So I think we'll just do this now. This gets it out of range of cut down, if that's what they have. Let's see if we hit a land. Counter. Okay, so no cut down. So that's good. We don't have any 1-mana spells. Do we play Synthesizer here? I think so. It just gives us so much gas. So we're not going to be able to play whatever we hit off of it. Because I don't think we have a single 1-mana spell in the deck. That's blue. And then hopefully no removal. Okay. What does our opponent have? Prologue to Phyresis. So we're playing against Toxic something. Next turn we get to go Iconoclast. Plus Banesplitter. Unfortunate that they had some removal there. We could Zoetic Glyph and just start bashing them. Feels pretty good. But I think we're going to wait on that because I want to... Let's have them use removal if they want to on the 1/1. So we're setting up a good turn next turn. It's a little bit slower this way, but now we get to go Glyph on one of the Synthesizers. And if they struggle with removal here, we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, I think we're going to go Glyph on this. So we get our trigger. Augury. Okay. They're going to need to have some serious gas in their hand, I think, to come back here. Removal. Okay, counterspell. That's fine. Hit them for 5 down to 11. Iconoclast does work. Because it is not legendary, even though it kind of looks like it's a legend. Okay, opponent back to 12. Removing Iconoclast. Okay. So here, let's see what we hit. We'll just... Oh, I can't even channel that because it is not in my hand. I can't actually discard it. But that's alright. Hopefully no board wipes here. We are in a good spot. If they don't have board wipes, if they have like Brotherhood's End or something, we'll be a little sad. Let's see. We're at 4. 5. Removal. Yes, they have removal. Okay, 6. Again, let's see what we hit. We may have a way to generate some haste. No. Okay, so land. I think we equip to just present the most damage. Yeah, let's just equip. We want them to use removal here. Alright, 1. And hopefully they can't generate 4 poison. Nice. Alright. That was a close one, I think. Looks like a good hand. We'll go Captain Storm on turn 2. See what we're walking into. Some kind of counter spell, I'm assuming. Nope. Okay. Ooh, white. What are we up against here? So I think we want to go Invasion of Kaladesh. Oh no, we can't. Kaladesh plus Tomb Raider. So we get Tomb Raider plus Scrapwork Mutt. Feels pretty good. We'll probably discard the other one. Let's go Scrapwork Mutt first. I feel like they're likely to let this resolve. Okay. We're going to discard the other Scrapwork Mutt since we can escape it anyway, or unearth it rather. And then let's go... Let's go Tomb Raider. And we can bash. We present a little bit less damage this way. But we get the Tomb Raider going. going to go for... We cannot double spell. Could have unearthed the Scrapwork Mutt and try to hit another red, but that feels kind of greedy. So let's trade with that thing. God, it's such a bad turn, though. If we hit a red source, this works out really nice. So let's go discard the Tomb Raiders, not attacking through anyway. Yeah, that didn't really work out great. Let's just jam. We lose a creature here, but they'll take 4. Glyph. Hit us for 9. We get to untap here to go Iconoclast, Kaladesh, make a thing, hit them for 2, or this thing for 2. Let's hit them for 2. We're kind of in race mode a little bit. We can Twinshot Sniper down the Kaladesh. I'll chump block the 5/4 and take damage from the 4/4. This deck can present a lot of damage pretty quickly. It's really interesting that they're doing it that way. Let's see, 5, 7, 8. Let's do this. They can flash in a Saw Blades again. Put some stun counters on it. Shit. We're gonna attack them again. No, we're gonna attack them with this. Now let's just attack them with both. I'm not sure if that's right or not. Captain Storm's gonna go off. Let's put it on the 1/1. Put them down to 7. We have chump blocks. They can transform this thing, which I choose not to. Alright, so we're gonna block, and I think we're gonna block this time. Do we just take 5? I would be they can't deal direct damage, most likely. I mean, this deck probably can't deal damage. So we're going to let them go to put us to 2. I have a suspicion that they can't. Okay, fair enough. They get to discover into a 1/2. We're not dead yet, because we get to go Twinshot Sniper, your 1/2. That was a very aggressive board wipe there. Can they not activate this? Tap 5 untapped artifacts? Oh, not quite. Almost. Alright, so we're not dead to that yet, though. Okay. Alright, they get out of range. We have to block. Probably not good enough. We do have another block here, though, so we'll just go like this. I think we're going to do it to this now, because we may need a blocker. Okay, good draw. They got us. So they were definitely in control for most of that game, but I think it was closer than it looked. This looks pretty good. Let's go turn 1, Goblin Tomb Raider. Probably turn 2. Interesting. Yeah, turn 1 Tomb Raider. Probably turn 2 Captain Storm. We're gonna take a little bit of damage from our lands, but that's okay. Hopefully we can put some pressure on them here. Turn 3, we'll just go for Batterfist. Assuming a bounce spell, maybe? No. Sleight of Hand. Looks like we're playing against mono blue tempo. Yeah, we're just gonna use our mana here. We're just gonna play the Batterfist. We're gonna put a counter on the Goblin Tomb Raider. Okay. No counter there. But we'd be good to hit them for 2. Maybe you should have re-equipped the Batterfist there. Would have been a good play. We would love another red source. A little bit choked on red at the moment. Okay, that was actually a great draw. So we're going to go Storm. That's fine. Just play Batterfist. Hit them for 5. Synthesizer, Glyph. We could just jam and then Twinshot Sniper. Feels pretty good. They probably have a 1 mana instant, but they can't turn it into a creature. We do 2 for 1 ourselves that way. I think Twinshot Sniper's the better play here. And if they just take it... Okay, not taking it. Okay, that worked out nicely. It is kind of a 2 for 1. We're not just, it's not like a clean answer, but we are putting quite a bit of pressure on them. They're probably looking for Tolarian Terror. And Jin. Okay, so if we attack all, they go to 1. If we Glyph, I honestly don't know how this works, so let's try it. I haven't done this yet. Yeah, it pops off. Good. Excellent. That's what I thought would happen, but I wasn't sure. So they block the 5, and that's lethal. Good game. Yeah, this looks great. We're going to go Iconoclast turn 1. Excuse me, turn 2, we're going to go Iconoclast. Turn 3, we would love to draw a land. Play Batterfist and Banesplitter and get some triggers on this Iconoclast. Alright, so land, pass. Turn, play land, Iconoclast, and hopefully it survives. His next turn will go Batterfist, attack, play Banesplitter. Okay, this is fine. Probably just gonna recast the Iconoclast and Banesplitter onto the 1/1. And then next turn, what could we do? Sacrifice a creature. This is fine. We'll sacrifice that. Okay, so here, could just go Glyph. Feels pretty good, honestly. Let's do that. Let's just go Glyph on the Banesplitter. Get a 1/1 bash for 7. Next turn, hopefully our opponent just plays a creature. Would be ideal for us. Skull Dwellers. Okay. Honestly, I would trade. So that works out nicely. We get to just shoot this thing down. This is probably going to be close to game here, I'm going to imagine. And then we hit them for 8. Down to 5. Hopefully no board wipes. Definitely a real possibility. Okay, they go to 3, looking for an answer. And not good enough. That'll be the game. We even get to cast something off of the Discover. Good stuff. Thanks for watching, and if you made it this far, don't forget to drop a like and consider subscribing for future budget decks just like this one. We'll see you next time.